What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, can you really handle the truth? That's the question we gotta ask, man. This goes way back many, many decades, many, many centuries, probably. Picture being in the situation. I'm gonna take it on a basic level. Picture you at home, and if you're a guy, and then your wife say, um, "Baby, does this make me look big?" And in your mind, you like, yeah, it kind of do. But you know, if you say that, it might be consequences and repercussions. That's just a simple scenario of how people will ask a question that they might not necessarily want the true answer to. We will ask questions that we want an answer to, but typically we want the answer that we want. And people will even get mad when you shoot straight with them, when you tell them, well, you know what? Can I be honest with you? See, when you start off like that, and you say, well, can I be totally honest with you? Guess what they go? They gonna say, oh yeah. I want you to, yeah. Be honest with me. Then certain people, you tell them, and they instantly you can see the wave of transformation come on their face. Then they kind of get in their feelings. They start gazing off. They get quiet, and then you probably don't hear from them for 2 or 3 weeks because they were not able to handle the real truth of something that they said. Sometimes people will ask you for those truths that they can't handle, but sometimes there are people who you care about that are going down certain roads, and you have a concern for them based on that road that they're going down, and you may pull them to the side and flip the game and ask them, hey man, can I holler at you for a minute? Can I be honest with you about something, man? Oh yeah. Man, you kind of tripping right now, man. You know, and they might really, really lose it. They might go off on you, or have a problem with what you said, because a lot of times um, we don't perceive our own ways and our own actions, and we walk around with this air of perfection that we of perceived perfection, false air of perfection that we think we have, and it's a slippery slope when you're dealing with friendships and family members, because those are the people who you care about. You know, you're not necessarily worried about it with a total stranger, even though sometimes those situations come about. But if there are people in your life that you care about, you want them to do better, you want them to be better, just like they should want you to do and be better. So we have to have that mindset that if I'm a person who is going to shoot straight, the person who's going to shoot straight has to have it in their mind and be prepared that this person that I shoot straight with might not take it, might not receive it the right way, you know. And we can get into the conversation of it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and all that's true. But the reality is sometimes it don't matter how you say it. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much uh, sugar you sprinkle on it. It doesn't matter how um, technical you break it down. It doesn't matter how respectful you say it. When that person hears something about themselves, or that trigger, it ignites something in them. So you lose no matter what in terms of their reaction. Now you never lose when you keeping it real. Just in terms of the law of the universe, you don't lose because you told the truth. And the only time you lose is when you don't keep it real. You lose within yourself. Is when you don't tell. I know people who are so brutally honest that just throughout life they typically lose um, friends and connections and relationships with people because people misunderstand and they mistake their honesty for cruelty, just cruel speech. you rough, man. You disrespectful. No, it's just some people are just blunt. And if you are a person who wants to be better, and if you are a person who truly wants to know where you stand with people, you should want that honesty. Even if it comes at the expense of it may be levied at you, something that you might not want to hear about yourself. But I always want to know where I stand with somebody. I don't want people around me acting like they like me when they don't. I don't want you tolerating me. I don't want you um, using me or whatever the case might be. I need to know. If you ain't rocking with me, just say it. That gives me an opportunity to move in a different way. And you should want that too. Everybody should want that. It's a very dangerous thing and a scary thing to be around a person or to from the outside looking in. So, cause sometimes we on the outside looking in and we can look at somebody that's hanging around a person or persons that really don't even really rock with them like that. They don't even really like you like that. But they don't even know it. They don't know it, but you know it. And you like, man, she hanging out with them girls, man. Them girls don't even like her. He hanging out with them cats, man. Them dudes, they don't even rock with him like that. So you always want to know where you stand. But if you are a person who is so delicate to where your feelings are gonna get hurt because somebody is honest with you, or somebody, even if somebody just straight up to look, if somebody just straight up tell you, well, man, I just don't like you. I don't like you. That's not something that you should be mad at. Now you might not tell them, hey man, thank you for saying that to me. You might not say that, but that should be in your mind. You should be like, it's good to know that this dude don't like me because I might put myself in a bad position rocking with this cat. Or he might try to take something to another level. He might try to set you up or something. Just anything. So you want to be able to accept truths about yourself, even if they are harsh truths. See, medicine don't always go down good. Most medicine gonna make you, it's gonna make you frown up. It's not gonna taste good. But if it's good medicine, then once it gets into the system, it'll start to do what it do in terms of making you better and making you heal. So sometimes those truths can serve or will serve as good medicine, even if it don't taste good to you. So don't run from that. Don't run from that. And truth can uh, prevent embarrassment sometimes. See, if your friend is about to wear a certain outfit, and you know that outfit make them look crazy, and y'all getting ready to go somewhere public where it's gonna be a lot of people around, and you play it off and say, yeah, you straight. The girl get her hair done, and how does it look? It's straight. So you rather not tell them the truth in a private quarters because you might feel like it may affect them or hurt their feelings. You rather hold that back and let them go out in front of everybody and look crazy, and everybody looking and pointing and you know. You gotta save people from themselves sometimes. Save me. Don't have me riding. I done showed up with a funny hat on, with a big feather sticking out, and I'm thinking I'm looking just incredible, and everybody laughing at me. So those are the things we have to learn to appreciate, because the truth of the matter is, real friends are the ones who will rock like that. The real friends are the ones who will tell you those hard truths. It's the other ones who will just let you just fall off the cliff. And as you falling down, headed for the rocks, say, "Oh, you good? You straight?" So keep that in mind, man. Don't be scared to tell it. Don't be scared to accept it. It's your big brother K-Rino. All right, man. Peace.